So we secured the boat against the rock face, and it's going through and it's rubbing. You literally can, at this point, the storm's close enough, you can see the wall of water coming. And
do we have any extra canvas where we can at least save some people from getting too wet that are already sick?
I think I'm the only one sick.
But still, like you're about to get water dumped on you, and like you can almost count it down 10, 9, 8. This is just coming forward. There is a canvas. Two of the 5 of you or 6 of you counting Bark could get under the canvas if you wish to try to hold down a little bit of the rain.
Well, what I want to do is pin the top of the canvas here and the other here, make it like a shelter almost, where if it hits us, we'll be getting hit from the inbound on this side.
It's sadly it's not big enough. All I did was it was covering your supplies.
Okay.
It's not a huge thing.
We'll cover the dog and the never shake a baby.
I'm gonna get
And
over
her.
there with the orb and the dog. Come on, Bark!
Right. So
am I covered since I'm sick
Yes.
already
Yeah, I
anyway?
was gonna say I don't mind being in the rain.
So your face like up on the edge, just sort of spinning around. It's like she sort of likes water.
Yeah.
It's like so she's just sort of taking it in. It's passing through her. She complains saying that without roots, it sort of is not the same. But she makes sure to have her feet in the rubbing her feet in the puddles in the water.
I offer the teacher to come stand beside me as I hold her tight. This is how we pray. It's a porthole.
What? So she sits beside you and she says, "Tell me your divine phrase." So again, I will make note of it for the porthole.
Well, as we get wet, we must embrace close and dock.
It's like, so people get close at dock. So they sort of worship the dock. So this.
On their knees.
So, well, many religions do this. So do they have like priestesses? Or just more like just followers?
Many priestesses.
So who is the high priest? Is there happen to be a high priest in Hupshine that I may go and talk to?
I'm not sure there's been one installed there yet.
Well,
perhaps you could be the first.
hopefully they're a well-tempered deity that could bring a little bit of prosperity. So again, she's just there just making notes. Occasionally, when she's done notes, she Pepper. Do you still have the neocom?
Mm-hmm.
So she occasionally presses her notes against the neocom. So, all right. So I'm going to roll to see how hard you all get rocked. Or actually, I'll have you four roll just a natural 20. We're going to see, and I'm going to add them up.
Low numbers.
I got the 5.
I got a 4.
It's not looking good so far.
I got an 18.
I got 2.
Still, I mean, under
So 29.
30 on 4 D20s is good.
I was hoping you all would roll high for a good outcome.
I rolled 18.
I thought
Yeah,
we were
but you're
supposed
the
to roll
only
low.
No.
That means that I'm not going to get any sicker, right?
No, you're not going to get
This
sicker.
ain't about
We're
sicker.
screwed, man.
It's like,
This
yeah.
is about what's coming at us.
This is how hard you're going to get hit. Yeah. I'm going to. Okay. So, well, the rain comes down. So the rain's coming down so hard. This is not a deep boat, so the water starts filling up in the boat. So luckily that with the sort of the tarps or whatever, but still it starts filling up. The water is starting to clang a little bit harder, and you're sort of hidden the.
I'm holding her tight
The-
as it's bouncing back and forth. Oh, praise ye porthole!
It's like water god. So, says that any divine inspiration is good. So, she hands you her notebook over and asks you to sketch the symbol of the porthole.
And this here be the divine button. It is an activation switch of sorts.
Well, at least. Not exactly what I was saying, but okay. We can roll with that.
Anyway, so she get it and she puts it on the neocom to.
I'm just gonna be so screwed when we get back to school.
You think? Was that not the goal? Now it's canon.
Well, it's something. I was trying to decide if I had something to represent something. So the boat keeps hitting, and the water is like the rainwater. There's more rainwater coming into the boat than the ocean water, so it's sort of draining out. Probably going to need to throw some of the supplies and stuff off for the buoyancy. Do you wish to throw supplies off or weather it?
Well, we gotta stay afloat.
Yeah.
Don't throw that special juice that you gave me. I want a little more of that later.
Oh, that doesn't go anywhere.
What supplies we talking about?
You know, food, water,
Boxes, rope.
You know, it's like there's some ropes and stuff like that in case you needed to get the
Don't worry, lads and lasses.
idol.
It's not the size of the boat. It's the motion of the ocean.
So, which is really choppy right now. It's really bad. So your Fae is actually absorbing some of the water, actually helping.
Bad thing is the boat's gonna smash if we're not careful.
Good.
So she's helping. Do you have anything that can help her?
Like what?
I don't know. I don't know if you have any spells or abilities. I was like, Christine,
Can
do
you
you have
create
any
a cushion
do you have
between
any
us and the
ranger
wall?
stuff that could be helpful?
I have prestidigitation. That's all I have.
I wasn't sure what your spells were.
Create
Or not.
a puffy cloud or something that in between us and the wall. Or no, well, not a cloud, but like a pillow, a cushion, a mattress, something to put on the outer edge of this boat between us and the wall, so it doesn't smash the boat.
Druidcraft won't do anything. Create on fire won't do anything. Forest guard, speak with animals. Nope.
Yeah, this guy's not very utilitarian.
No. So all you can do is really weather this storm, which at this point the storm's been there long enough. You just see nothing but this black, like over the ocean, the sea. Let's call it the little sea inlet. You can't even see the top of the cliff face because it's just, like I said, it's just coming down. It's heavy and dark. So, I guess you're the only one that really know about the boat. Do you want to do a survival on the boat?
Can I give him the help action?
Sure. No, to make sure you help to make sure that if he's inspecting it, he doesn't fall off. So you have advantage on
19.
checking. Well, not too many,
I'm not going to get better on this
No.
one.
so So you're going looking, and like I said, it's crashing through. So you now notice that some of the cliff face is sort of weird a couple places that's in the boat. So if it goes up and down, like water will come into the boat too. They're not huge holes, but they're.
Give me a minute. Mending.
All right. So you're trying to mend them as you're going through. What do the rest of you all want to do with the water?
If we have any sort of bucket or,
Yeah, I'm trying to look
container,
and
we can
see
start
what I
scooping.
have.
You can do hands or
Yeah.
like there's some crates. It's just let's do sleight of hands to start trying to get the water out.
Mm-hmm.
I have a mess kit.
25.
It doubles as a bowl. So I'll just take the bowl.
Oh, you can't. You're mending. You ain't gonna
Yeah.
be able to water out.
I don't have anything.
I've got a bowl. I'm
15.
just throwing water.
All right. So you're all they're all
So
trying to
you
go.
said a what?
Scoop and toss.
So you can use your hands or if anything that
Well,
looks
yeah, I
like.
thought you said you needed to check.
Oh yeah, sleight of hand.
Wow, we're not trying to hide and do it.
Well, you're just using. Your
How
hands.
fast can you
Yeah.
make your hands go?
Oh, yay, natural 20.
Okay. So that's-
You're very handy, lass.
yeah. So you're able to.
See, Matt, 20 is the 4-leaf cloth.
So you're all scooping out. So like I said, you're staying ahead. You're staying ahead of it right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you're having to keep mending because like there's little holes. You're having to mend the holes as you're going, and you're doing the. You're all.
Doggy paddle.
Yeah, you're all. You're
What
really.
is Bark doing?
He's doggy paddling the
I don't
water
know, I
out.
don't really know if Bark can really help very much right now. He's not like he can really scoop much out.
Can he lick it up?
So, well, and your Fae is absorbing some of the water as she can. But the storm set in for a while.
Okay.
If you all stay against here, eventually you're not going to be able to keep up with the holes. Do you try to ride the storm out? This is you all as a collective. Do you try to ride the storm out, or you all try to get further down shore?
You know what? Now that we have the pounding of the sea itself with the rain coming down, I say we could throw the oars in the water and not become a attraction.
If the water's disturbed, okay. So you ask them if they want to use the oars.
I'll never say this again, but you want to pull out?
So give the vote, everybody.
Well, at least it's something. Doing something. I'm in.
So you guys want to keep
I'm
rowing?
out. I'm in. Let's get out.
Let's row that boat.
So Chloe.
I am following along.
I pull out my drum.
My drum.
For the. All right. All right. So everyone grab an oar.
Hoist the colors!
So there's not really much to hoist. So you unclip yourself.
Yep.
All right. So good. So like when you unclip yourself, the water comes ashore, and you're like really it
Sucks us back out.
It blows you out pretty hard because it's like it's just.
You use the momentum.
All right.
Cutting into the waves themselves as to not topple the boat.
Alright, so you're all trying to keep it. But really, like I said, the storm's going one way and the stuff is crashing on the other and going through. So your teacher is, again, she's looking to see if there's maybe something that you all could go into.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, what's the saying? Any port in a storm? So she's like, it's like maybe that's what it means. Like, let's look for a port, right? Right, John?
Exactly, love.
So she casts light at this point. It's a very powerful, bright light. It's on her staff or her spear.
That helps.
So it's going out. You see all the rain coming through, and so she's trying to look along the cliff face as you're all trying to oar it,
Yeah.
and you're rowing.
Stroke! Stroke!
So,
Stroke!
okay. All right. So you go a little ways, and she thinks she sees there's a dark opening on the cliff face.
Hard to starboard! Hard to starboard! Stroke!
Which way starboard?
Yeah. Yes. Wait.
I mean, we don't know any of this.
Yeah, we're sailors.
Left, people! Left!
All right. So you turn left. So you start going towards.
Nosing into the wall.
All right. So you start going through there. So you're because you're at the back telling the drum. So you're really not really looking at that way. Yeah. There's the. Chloe, do an insight.
14.
So you asked. Caves usually don't have what look like teeth on them, do they?
Oh my god.
Some of them do!
Are those stalagmites or stalactites?
Or both. Could be a mimic.
Oh!
Yar! Shell sign! Shell sign!
So there's this massive mouth in front of you. So it's just sort of like the waves and the crash just comes down, and you see the teeth, and it actually closes. And you see sort of this great nose come down in front of you. So and it raises its head up, but it doesn't seem like to really pay much thought to you all. And you see is this great neck as it raises up and through in the light of your teacher's spear with as it sort of shines, and you just see this come up and it sort of raises up and it sort of does a turn and comes back down into the water. So and it turns the boat over.
Oh god.
Notice we're not helping you with that.
How did you? I flipped up and you stayed standing.
Who did? Me? Oh.
It's like somehow.
Oh
like
yeah,
You
I
and
am
your dog.
standing. Yep.
And
You
you
and your
you
dog.
actually stayed up too somehow.
Oh man.
So
Oh, it sure did, didn't it?
all right.
So that's good.
Yes. So again,
whatever
so
it
you're on
means.
top of this one. The boat's going through. In the boat, I'll let you get the picture. So the turtle swims off, but the boat goes, and all of a sudden, it sort of disappears in the darkness, like because her light disappeared. So you're all near the wall face. Do you try to swim towards the direction that you think is the wall face?
Yes.
Well, I guess so. I'm not staying
Yeah,
in
I mean,
this water.
I don't think we're flipping the boat back over.
All right,
Yep.
all right, everyone, survival.
21.
18.
All right, so far we're okay.
15.
Okay.
Not 20.
All right, so that's good. So luckily you all go through. So you all swim. And as you try to get to cliff face, like there's a big wave, and all of a sudden you feel yourself get pulled. There's like you get pulled into probably like some type of inlet or some underground bay. And so you sort of get pulled in through the storm.